Who's the captain now? I've lost track at this point.
Finish him.
Fate point.
Oh dear.
Okay. I just see her blast off like a missile. Holy sh!
I'm right here, you don't need to yell!
This wasn't so scary, I'd be laughing the whole time.
Somebody at Roll20 is angry at us.
Penguin, you do feel a little bit inspired by this penguin walk.
There goes their proper burial. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a beefy boy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to DN Digital's Starships and Scoundrels campaign. My name is Dave, and I'll be your game master. We're using the Star Wars 5e system to tell the story of a crew of a smuggling freighter known as the Mayday, set about a year after the fall of the Jedi Order. Each session is going to be going live on Wednesdays around 3 p.m. Pacific time, so make sure to subscribe, click that bell, do all those YouTube things, and tune back in next week for more action. With all that out of the way, let's get into it.
Last time on Starships and Scoundrels, violent urges suddenly overtook the clone known as Terse, and a fight broke out in the Kaminoan control room. One by one, the clone troopers began to change as their bodies stretched and contorted into horrific forms. Huntail and Harry were both sliced by the corrupted clones, and felt the fire of disease flow into their veins. Before long, the clones were defeated, leaving Huntail writhing in agony in the arms of Drod Ixon-Yu.
We return now to the crew of the Mayday as Lynn Befora is running towards Dread, exclaiming that you all need to move quickly if you have any hope of saving Huntail. The cavernous clone gestation room otherwise seems to have fallen silent beyond just the sounds of your own exasperated post-fight breathing. Dread, Lynn is approaching you in particular. What do you want to do?
What do we do? How do we...
All right, so I do believe that I have some notes on this within all of my various research. I was working on it, but I lost access to them. You need to get those, and possibly we can synthesize something. It will be rushed, and it will not be in the best of shape, but that is about the only thing we can really do at this point.
So this is not like a new thing or anything. You've seen this?
Shut up, where is it?
It's in the, well, you have to access it from the two different points, where one is in Sector F and one is in Sector G, and once both are activated, you'll be able to access all of the information from either of those points.
Right.
And she points in the general direction of both of the places, so.
Let's go! And
all right.
he'll just start rushing towards one of the two directions that she picked. I feel like he's not in a state to necessarily be the most selective, so I'm gonna flip a coin here.
To the east side of this room, there are 3 of the large doors that would lead out. One's like southeast, one's northeast, one's middle-ish. As you start running, you do hear just a loud coming from the middle of the eastern ones, and even through these heavy blast doors, you distinctly hear the sound of water beginning to rush into that particular pathway. But it's not the one you're running towards. Huntail, who is now just kind of sitting on the floor by herself. All right. Who else got hurt up there? Give me something before you go.
I look at Harry. How you feeling there, big guy?
I feel alright. I mean, that thing did scratch me. Or bite me. That thing did scratch me. But I don't feel anything yet.
Yeah, emphasis on yet. Do we know what happened to those guys?
Right, so back to what I was saying. It sounds like you've seen this before. I'm saying this to the Kaminoan.
Yeah, to Lynn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. It was significant in our efforts, I suppose.
But, I mean...
It is part of why I'm still here. I've not been very forthright with such things.
So, is this going to happen to... I mean, I've never heard of this happening to any of the clone troopers that fought in the wars.
It was an issue that was very intentionally kept on a need-to-know basis. We did our best to contain any of it here when it happened. We're pretty sure that none got out into the rest of the galaxy and that we were able to bring it all back here in particular.
So is it
But
like
as we understand it, any organic being could contract the disease. However, those who are genetically engineered or modified in some way do seem to have a higher vulnerability to it.
What do you mean by genetically modified?
Anyone who has had their genetic sequence tampered with in some way?
Would getting a robot arm and a robot leg count?
Oh no, that would just be cybernetic and augmentation.
Okay.
It's more of a
Never again.
replacement rather than changing the actual genome.
Whatever you say, Gnome.
It seems to pass through the body, work its way through the cells, begin to change and modify them.
For example, her, and I gesture towards Huntail, about how long does she have before she starts to act like them?
Seems to affect everyone a little differently. She goes over and does a medicine check on Huntail. Ah, yes, I would imagine she has a little over 20 hours before the changes would be irreversible at this point.
Should one of us have gone with Dread? We think he's going to be all right alone.
He knows what he is doing.
At this point, Dread, yeah, you are basically at the far blast door. It is currently in lockdown mode.
I would like to say that as I've been running down this hallway, I've been reloading my blaster.
At this point, you're still just inside the big kind of domed room. This is just you getting to the main tunnel leading out of the domed area.
Right.
So technically,
Got
still
it.
you could see everybody at the far side of the room from where you are. They're let's say. They're only a little over 100 feet away. You would need to do a check to open up this door as you get there. But yeah, you could definitely have gotten your blaster all reloaded. That's all. Yeah.
17.
Yeah, 17's enough. Takes you a second, but you're able to get the door to open. And the pathway beyond you extends out into the darkness again. It's not illuminated or anything as it opens up before you and seems to similar to when you left the first sector that you came to Kamino on, and you had that big long stretch of a clearly just a transport tunnel. That's what kind of just extends out in front of you.
Right. So I'm going to activate my scanner goggles so that I have dark vision and start. I mean, he's going to start heading into the darkness.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
I don't. So last time we split up, it didn't really end well. Do we want to let him go alone?
Perhaps the fastest one can join the team.
I mean, I'm willing to go with him.
Okay, I'll go.
I assume that's who you were talking about, right?
You won the race. That's right.
All right, so I'll start rolling on after Drod.
I mean, especially with just bonus action dashing, you can very easily catch up to him. Before anybody else would go, at least Huntail would look over at Harry. Just be like, I know you took some swings. Here, use this. And she will reach onto her belt and put down this little square box and pushes a button and it expands and opens up and you see some little injections in there. Yeah, just use all of them. Just go. It's not gonna help me at this point.
Okay. How many are there?
There's 5. They're small, but she's just telling you to use all of them.
Okay, I stab myself with all 5.
You go and start injecting yourself, and you actually heal back up to full.
Oh, sweet.
Because you inject yourself with a bunch of random needles.
Oh, I mean, I would
What
have.
happens to you?
I would have enjoyed drugs, but yes.
It's not quite
do
what she
it.
provided you with.
She didn't.
So we at least have R5 is dashed off to go catch up, and he and Dredd are well ahead of the rest of you in the tunnel. What's everyone else doing?
What is this noise coming from? I think we should check out what this blast noise is in this hallway. Make sure it's not coming for us.
It sounded like water, but I mean, you're probably right. I can go have a look at that, I guess. Was that sound coming from the direction, the second location we have to go to?
Generally speaking, yeah. The eastern and the southeastern hallway kind of seem to be going more or less in the general direction that is the southern of the two options. Yeah, and it was the middle one of the two on that side, I guess.
Okay.
That you heard the sound come from.
I'll go with Alo.
Okay.
I'll go with both of them.
All right. I mean, you guys get over to the door. It will not open.
It's probably just collapsed in there. We probably can't go in.
I think Do you have schematics? Schematics or like a map?
Yeah, it's a Lin-Manuel Miranda item. We need to find out if there's another way in.
Well, the southeastern door is a little bit more indirect, but it will get you there just the same. You could also get there from the same direction that Dread and R5 have run off towards. It does connect around the backside.
We probably should have just gone with them.
Yeah, in that case, I say we catch up with Zim.
I guess Lynn can just stay with Huntail, and the rest of us can just sort of try to regroup.
Huntail can't move, can she?
No.
I mean, I can
will try
carry
to stabilize her
her
as
if you guys
best I
want.
can.
I don't know if we should be moving her. Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it. You will need to likely bring anything you find back to me first before anything could be synthesized to treat this.
You said there was an imperial squadron here?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, we did indeed see some Imperials pass through.
And do you think they will be coming back this way? Perhaps there's a place you can barricade yourself.
I can find somewhere to hide in here, as I did when they first came through, yes. It is very possible they will return this way, but there are many paths through this city, and I do not know where their final destination is.
Well, will these bodies tip off since we are here or no? And I point to the dead trooper bodies, or I guess they're clones.
Clones. Yeah.
Troopers, technically.
They were not here when they came through before, so I suppose if they came back this way, they would at least be suspicious of that.
Okay, can I carry them?
I mean, you could carry like 2 of them, probably. But both your arms will be full.
Yeah, carry both and say, where do you want them?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll take them with me then, and then we'll figure something out after.
All right, please try to treat them with respect. They fought well during the war and deserve their rest.
Cool.
There's more than 2 bodies, right?
Yeah, there are 4 bodies total. 2 of them are still up in the control room. And then 2 of them are down below after being thrown out the window.
Okay, so they probably will not go up to the control room. If they do, then they'll find those bodies. But I think we're good taking these 2 away. Let us follow them. They have a sizable head start.
All right, I guess we'll start. I will.
Am I not remembering something about Dread?
He's not
Dread,
fast,
you're
but
coming with?
his speed is technically above average.
Yeah.
And he did get a head start as opposed to everybody else trying.
I guess Ayla will.
Chasing?
I will dash. Yeah, I will dash after them.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys start chasing down. So this hallway is completely dark. No lights, unless if you guys are bringing a light source in with you.
I'll turn on my lightsaber.
I think it was, 10 feet of dim light, basically?
It's
coming off of it?
5
feet?
5 feet,
Oh, it's
yeah.
5 feet max. Gotcha. Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a lightsaber that barely illuminates in front of you. And for those of you who do not have dark vision or some kind of light source that you're carrying that does more than a 5-foot radius, I'm going to need a dex save from you as you're making your way on through this hallway.
He just has the. I'll still roll if you don't think that light source is good enough.
I'll let you roll at advantage.
Okay.
And this is
Well, you
a
still
save,
need to
correct?
roll.
This isn't a
A
check?
dex save.
I'll take that. That's a 24.
That's an 18.
All right, cool. So 18. Yeah, you both are able to succeed as there is some rubble in this hallway, but it's at least staying together. You're able to still kind of nimbly get your way around. Are you going to maintain this distance between the groups? Because this tunnel goes for quite a ways. And actually, if you're going to run the whole way, I'm going to
Do we have
check.
comms? Do we have comms?
We do have comms.
Unfortunately, you do not have our channel yet. No, I'm kidding.
He does now.
I will open up comms and say, Dread, we had a change of heart. I think we're going to try to catch up with you. So if you want to slow down a bit, we can move as a group.
Dread, do we have time to slow down, or do we just...
Every second we waste is a second that she dies.
The professor said she has about 20 hours before it's irreversible, so you do have time.
He just stops dead and looks ahead of him.
Dark hallway that continues off beyond your field of vision.
Okay. And
There's
then,
occasional rubble, occasional empty boxes that fell off, carts as they were trying to frantically get things out before the bombardment. But beyond that, you don't see
You got
anything.
12 seconds, mate. And he's just going to start pacing.
I will move us as fast as we can.
Okay. You guys were able to catch up. And so is the plan from here to keep running the entire way? Because you will be needing to make some checks to be able to maintain that and not suffer some consequences.
I should point out that we are not alone. There's an imperial squadron here.
Somewhere.
Going through as sneakily as possible might be advisable. We have 20 hours.
It's true.
May I point out, going in haste often means wasting time and wasting resources.
Right.
By making mistakes.
These old bones can't run that fast. If you want me to keep up, at least we'll need to go more slowly.
That's sage advice.
If Harry's planning on carrying both of these clone troopers, that it's going to overall slow down your speed.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's carrying.
You are able to carry.
Yes, I
you're
am.
able to carry an insane amount of weight for sure. But
I
it
forgot.
still
I have
is
not
going
been
to,
told
like-
to drop them, so I'm still carrying them.
Their grizzly bodies just slapping against his shoulders.
I would say it's like with a dash, you could get 60 feet instead of 80.
That's not bad.
You could probably drop those now.
You can leave them here.
Okay.
It's only going to
Just
slow us
drop
down. Oh, God, that is...
So, what's the pace you guys are traveling at through here?
I will tell Granny to jump on my back.
So you're going to be carrying 3 people.
No, I
No,
dropped
no, he
just
dropped
the
the
one now.
claws.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Aw.
He has a distinct 2-person carry capacity limit. I will put.
There you go.
Okay.
And,
So if everybody's going to try to stealth, I'll need some stealth checks, please.
I will stealth. Yes.
Okay. Stealth it is.
Good. Is so long as Granny is being carried, Harry's going to roll that at disadvantage.
Okay, Granny leaked kind of stealthy, surprisingly, so she's going to go. She's going to walk.
How many fate points do we have, by the way?
We have 6.
Asking for a friend.
We have-
Okay,
we
I'm going to
have
use
6.
one.
One of
I am
which
going
I
to use
earned
one.
The other 5 of which you all didn't do a damn thing for. Well,
Yeah, well, when
twice.
one of the options is a 1, that's not a very high bar.
Indeed.
You did better.
Yeah.
Okay,
You did
so
do
I
better.
did better. I did better on the second
Let's
one.
see. I think it would just be Harry. We need a.
Yeah,
Right?
was I really?
Yeah.
Was I really a disadvantage? I heard
no,
you
I
say
think
something.
because Granny rolled. It's it's a regular
gotcha.
roll.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming that means Granny hopped off the back for the sake of not being noisier.
14.
So you all slow down your pace collectively as you're moving through this hallway. As you get further in, you begin to hear the faint, kind of like a creaking sound coming from the walls all around you, almost like little kind of like cracking, like little crackling sounds every now and then. And nearly an hour passes by the time that you are pretty sure you're towards the end of the hall, but you still haven't. You just kind of see some markings on the ground, a bit more of a heavy, like wider path and everything of things that have scuffed the area. And at that point, you all start to hear actually the sound of the glass all beginning to just crack around you, and some massive jets of water begin to shoot out. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative, please. As all of the walls around you begin to start spurting out water and just blasting at all of you, I'm going to need R5, since you are first up, to give me a dex save.
Okay, that is a 19.
All right, 19, you're good. Yeah, you can definitely feel like time is very much running short for you in this hallway. What are you going to do?
Yep, I'd like to stealthily move up. And would
Just so you know, if
action...
you're moving stealthily, you're moving at half speed.
Right.
And also, as I said, this hallway is sprouting leaks and beginning to blast water, and you just dodged out of the way of a giant jet of water. Just a reminder.
Okay, I'm starting to think stealth might not be the best call here. I'm just going to take an action to dash.
Okay, cool. So you are able to move up. What's your total movement then?
Total movement would be 60 feet.
All right, H4, dex save. As another geyser just begins to blast out right next to you.
I'm not good at these. Fate point.
Oh dear.
Okay, fate point. Did anybody use a fate point earlier to reroll
Oh
something? I
my
wasn't quite sure
God.
amongst the cacophony.
I did use... Oh. Oh,
Okay, so
no.
there's one.
10.
Oh.
A 3 that got rolled down to a natural 1. This is not a good day for H4, guys.
Not
Yikes.
just heads up, that puts you guys down to 5 fate points at your disposal. Yeah, so H4, you take
H4.
H4. You take 9 points of kinetic damage as this water just blasts you off towards one side and kind of sends you spinning a bit. Give me a strength save, please.
8.
You are, well, as much as a ball droid can be considered prone, you are prone and will need to kind of, like, basically your gyros kind of go a little bit out of whack from the impact, and you need to take that, like, half your movement speed to recalibrate what direction is up. But you do have your turn otherwise.
Okay, then I will go, you said take 9?
Yeah, 9 points of kinetic damage.
I will, obviously I'll get up and dash and run, so total I'm 40 feet from where I was.
All right, Dread, dex save.
It's bad, you guys. It's bad, you guys. Dave, there's something to do with my legs that I feel like you need to know.
Is it on your character sheet?
I don't know if it is, because the items are weird about descriptions, but I just sent you. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If they can't get wet, haven't they been?
They can't get wet, they can't get fed after midnight.
So yeah, as Dread starts trying to run amidst all of this just absolutely like overwhelming amount of water rushing in noise fills all of your like ears, you feel just a giant, like a particular pin of water just comes shooting through at a really high pressure right at one of your knees, and the entire leg just completely locks up, and you are not able to move until the start of your next turn because of a thing you have. You also take 9 points of kinetic damage.
All right. Just so you know, Sam, this is not something I personally added. This is an actual rule to the leg.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how you knew I was thinking it, but I was thinking it.
Yeah, no, this is an actual part of the
It was self-imposed in
rule
a certain point of view, but yeah. Anything that you want to do with your because you still have an action and bonus action if you want it.
I shouldn't, but I'm gonna use translocate, I think.
Okay, that's the one that lets you kind of teleport forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to push myself 30 feet ahead.
All right, you do so. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like definitely kind of starting to collapse behind you guys as you're running, and it's basically chasing you all down. All right, Harry, dex save, please. You can see this coming, so danger sense does apply.
Dexterity save. 21.
Oh yeah, you're totally fine.
All right.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Is Granny next to me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna carry Granny.
All right, cool. So your movement speed is halved while you're carrying her.
Okay,
unless
that's
you have
fine.
a thing. Do you have a powerful build thing that
Yes,
makes this,
actually I
wouldn't be a
do.
problem? Okay, yeah, just carrying Granny,
There you go.
no effect on your movement speed. If you're carrying 2 people, then half movement.
Okay. Then can I tell that Drod is 30 feet ahead, correct?
Yes.
Can I see that his leg locked up, or is it just like a thing where it happens and I can't really tell?
If you want to use your action to do a perception check, you can find out. But otherwise, you wouldn't. You would notice that he kind of had like a weird spasm before, like kind of flickering out and then reappearing ahead of you. He seems a little awkward, but you don't necessarily know why. Anything more than that, you would need to like use your action to check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because,
all right. Yeah, you can do
not?
perception check if you want.
All right. Perceptive hose. 23.
Oh yeah, one of his legs completely locked up.
Okay.
And it looks like he basically can't move of his own volition at the moment. You would be able to tell it'll probably be something he could like smack back in, but at the moment he's not moving.
Okay. If I was to run 30 feet to him,
yes,
and say, Dread, you got it? Or do you need me to smack it back in or anything?
He's just like hastily trying to like rewire his leg. He's just not focused on anything that's going on around him.
Okay, you're good. And then he's gonna move the extra 10 feet.
Halo, dex save.
All right, that's a nat 20.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You just like basically as you're deactivating your lightsaber, the jet of water just goes right over it, and you duck under and you start taking off.
Oh yes. As a free action, can I put my rebreather on?
Yeah.
So he will put his rebreather on. He will dash.
Bonus action. I would say bonus action. Actually, it probably should at least be some kind of economy.
Okay. If it's a bump, then I'll bonus action put my rebreather on, and I'll just move my 30 feet and I'll bring up the tail of the group, I think, because I think I'm in last place now.
You would be level with Dread at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he only got
Alright.
30 feet
Action.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I will, then that's it. I will move 30 feet and I'll put my rebreather on.
All right, cool.
Still have
So
an
the two of
action,
you are
right?
at 30. He does.
Oh,
You can action dash if you want.
I for some reason thought dashing was a bonus action. Sorry. Yes, action dash. Jesus.
Certain ways can make it a bonus action, but
I
no,
am
it's,
not a monk.
it's an action.
I'm not a monk. I will.
You're not a monk and you're not a rogue.
I will action dash and bonus action put my rebreather on. Thank you.
All right,
There you
cool.
go.
So you get 60 feet then.
Yes.
And then to Granny. You are currently, I believe, being carried by Harry, but you still got to make a dex save.
8.
All right, so you take 16 points of kinetic damage as you are also knocked out of Harry's arms towards the ground, and give me a strength save.
14.
Yeah, kind of actually like even amongst like you kind of lost track of the force for a second as this geyser just blasted you, but you're able to kind of reorient as you're coming down and you spin yourself around and land on your feet.
Granny is going to dash forward to the end of the hall.
All right, so total movement for Granny?
Is movement needed to stand?
No, because you succeeded on your strength save.
Then 60 feet.
Okay, cool. So that puts you at a total of 100 feet because of the 40 that Harry carried you.
I just see her blast off like a missile. Holy sh!
Yeah, she just zooms off into the darkness, barely at the edge of your field of vision.
Yeah.
Back to R5, another dex save as just the walls continue to crumple in around you.
Yep.
Starting to give way beneath all your feet.
That is a 23 total.
Yeah, 23, you're good. What do you want to do?
Yep, so continue to dash until I am no longer in immediate danger.
So that puts you at 120 feet, but you don't have dark vision, so you're just kind of like maneuvering and like trying to move as quickly as possible. So,
Yep.
All right, on to H4. Dex save.
Save?
Yes, please.
Wow. I am
Wow.
terribly. That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Oof.
On a 10, you get a 1.
You get a one.
Hey, that only happened once.
One too
tonight.
many.
You're right. Fate point. 16. Much better.
See?
Better,
There you
that's
go.
better. That's better.
Yeah, 16, you are fine. What would you like to do?
I would like to move and then action dash. That moves me
Oh,
80.
by the way, did you take the full damage on the last time that you got, or on your last
Yeah.
failed dex save?
I had temporary hit points from Huntail from the last session. I don't know what she did and if they were still active.
Yeah, that would still be, yeah, you could take away from that. I was more getting at you have a certain class feature that should make that a little better. But yeah, so you said you're just dashing on forward?
Yeah.
Class feature.
evasion.
Evasion, you say. You're right. It is evasion.
You're like, oh, right, I could be halving this.
No, I deserve it. I deserve it for forgetting.
Up to you. But so yeah, you said you're dashing on forward, or?
Yeah, action dashing.
Okay, so that's how far?
80 feet. I'm not gonna
80 feet.
dash.
Okay, cool. So that puts you up in line actually with R5. But you do have dark vision. You could see out at the far end that you could at the very far end, about 60 feet away from you, is the big door that ends this hall.
There's a big door at the end. How many feet?
About 60 from you.
There's a big door ahead. 65 feet. Run as fast as you can right at it.
I'm right here. You don't need to yell.
All right, on to Dread's turn.
I told you. Remember, 65 feet. Keep going for 65 feet.
He said, he's very
Okay.
clearly specified 65 feet. That's what everyone heard. So yes, Dread, your leg,
right.
you're finally in the interim. You're able to get the wiring kind of plugged back in. You feel the actual like mobility return to the servos in your knee. And you know you could start running again. But first you need to roll me a dex save.
Gonna be, why is that? Okay, now it's just
It's like not only is it blessed, you're now rolling at advantage.
Well,
no, I switched to advantage toggle to try to remove the bless. I'm turning it back off.
You're the only person I know has permanent bless.
I don't know why,
like we've
but
been
it's an
doing from
11
before.
because
Well, like we've been doing
of
from before.
the
Yeah,
legs.
Oh, okay, cool. 11 still is not good enough. Strength save, please.
Yep.
As you take only 6 kinetic damage.
3.
Yeah, you are just completely like, as you're standing up from finally getting your knee working, and you just get blasted in the side of the head with another geyser and go completely prone. Just full on, like, your legs almost flip back up over your head from how fast you spin. But
This wasn't so scary, I'd be laughing the whole time.
Half my move. How much damage again?
6.
You can laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can laugh.
There we go. Yeah, he'll use half his movement to get back up. He'll dash another, and so that's with 35 feet. That would be 15, or is that 20?
Yeah, round down to 15.
15. So he'll run another 20 and then action dash another 35.
Actually, you know what? Here, for now, let's just see what happens if you get 17 and a half feet of movement. I've got a feeling it won't make a difference, but just in case.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So, so your so half your movement to get up.
Action dash.
Rest of your movement to run, action dash. So that would be 52.5 feet, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. 'Cause
You're doing the
17
math
and a
on
half.
that, so
17
I'm
and
not
a half
nearly
times 2
as-
is 35. 35 plus 17 is 52, so. Okay, cool. So that puts
Yep.
you at 82 and a half feet from the starting point there. Harry, deck save.
Deck save. Danger sense. 17.
You're good.
All right. Run and action dash. So 80 feet.
All right. 80 feet. Nice. Lothcat's instinct is just when you're raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Cool. And you now catch up with the droids. Same for you, far end of your field of vision. You can see the door that you're trying to get to.
Okay.
All right.
65 feet. I see it.
It is. Alo,
All right, deck save.
you know the drill.
Yes, indeedy. Oh, balls. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Get 3 of these.
Good
I had
lord.
Natural ones tonight. So
I had to pay for that. I had to pay for that 20.
Somebody at roll 20 is angry at us.
How many fate points do you have left?
5 fate points left.
I'm gonna take one.
All right.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Yep. Alright, please be nice. Alright, that is nicer.
Yeah, 14 is good enough.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you were able to dodge out of the next one.
Okie dokie.
You like almost stumble a little bit, but you're able to kind of like make use of that stumble to slip under another geyser.
Cool. Okay, and I will take my action to dash. And
All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. My rebreather's on.
catches you.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
That catches you up with the droids and Harry. You're all
Awesome.
the distance I said earlier, and yeah, that's how far you are.
Awesome.
Granny?
Granny.
Everybody just barely passed you up, but you can definitely keep going.
Deck save.
Oh, right. Yeah, deck save.
12.
12 is barely not enough. As you just get blasted in the side.
Oh.
Strength save, please. And you take 6 points of kinetic damage.
Alright.
All right, strength
Also
save.
6. Or also 12, I mean.
12, you are good. You do not get knocked prone, but you do take the 6 kinetic damage. Otherwise, it's your turn.
Granny is going to dash once again.
You can tell that you are now at the point where it's only you sense the wall or the door in front of you. You know it's only about 20 feet ahead of you. All right, R5, you're up.
Yep. Is that another deck save?
Yes, please.
All right. Saving that. 13.
13 is what you need.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
you are able
Luckiest
to just
number.
nimbly
All right.
dodge out of the way of the dodge out of the way of another one of these jets. This
All
one
right,
was
and-
going to hit you right up from underneath as the floor cracks, but you're able to get out of the way just in time.
Ah. Not today.
Aha! All
Today's
right, so what you doing?
Dashing.
All right, 60. You are able to dash right up to the door, and you stop just shy of it.
All right. And if I was able to use my bonus action to dash, would I be able to use an action to try to open this door?
Yeah.
Okay. I open the door. Or at least try
it
to.
Does. Yeah, you're going to need to make some kind of check. It is in lockdown mode.
Ooh. Mechanics kit?
Yeah, you can try that.
All right. Worth a shot.
Kit check.
That's a 12.
12 is not going to be good enough, unfortunately.
Damn.
Okay, good news and bad news, everybody.
All right, you all ominously
What's the
hear
good news?
R5's beeping and whirring coming from the far end, saying good news and bad news, everyone.
I found good news. I found the door. Bad news. It's locked.
And with that, we're on to H4's turn. Dex save.
23.
You're good.
He's going to run up 40 feet and then action
Mm-hmm.
dodge.
Okay. Yeah, you stop about 20 feet short of the door.
Somehow a little ball droid is dodging.
Finds a way. I mean, nimble, easy to move, so that way you don't just
He's a
force yourself
dodgeball.
to take the brunt of the
I'm
impact.
just like bouncing, like shifting weight on two little springy feet, just like boing, boing.
Just keeping yourself on the move. Nice.
My head is literally on a swivel around my entire body.
Hell yeah. All right, Dread, you're up. Dex.
Yep. And I'm rolling actual dice this time. 8.
You failed that check, or that save. So you take
Yep.
10 kinetic damage, and I'm going to need a strength save.
5.
Yeah, that's a failure. You're knocked prone.
Yep. Yeah, so half movement to get up again, and then same turn as before. I'm gonna dash, or I'm gonna run, and then I'm gonna dash.
You can see the door, 45 feet ahead of you? On to Harry's turn.
How far is Dread from me?
Dread is about 15 feet ahead of you.
Ahead of me.
Yeah, he just passed you.
Cool. I'm gonna run the 15 feet. I'm gonna grab him, and then I'm gonna run the extra 25, and then action dash the other 40.
Nice. Okay. So you are able to run up and just scoop Dread up as he's like still kind of half limping his way through his legs still not quite working right. And you are able to get the rest of the way up to the door.
All right.
Just let me. I can. As like you can see the electricity just arcing through his leg where he's crosswired it.
Yep. That ends my turn.
All right. Alo.
Okay.
Dex save.
Last deck save. I really don't want to use any more feet points. We have 4
You guys
left.
have 4. You have 4.
There's nothing on the other side of this door. It's just gonna be smooth sailing after this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Last time.
All right. Puts you guys down to 3.
Okay. Please make it worth it. 15 I'll take. And,
15's good enough.
Yep. And then I'm
You're
just
able
gonna.
to dodge.
I'm gonna beeline it to the door.
All right. You're able to make it. Yeah, if you action dash, you get the full distance, and you're all pressed up at the door now.
Awesome.
I believe, except for Granny, who is 20 feet back, and so is H4. Speaking of Granny, Dex save.
6.
Yeah, 6 does not succeed. This jet, it seems like you guys are mostly outrunning the collapse at this point. So the jet is a lot weaker this time, the one that comes for you, or at least it seems like it will be. That one you get, it's still 6 points of damage. But yeah, you are at least far enough in that it's not strong enough to knock you over or anything. So you just take the damage and you can keep moving.
I had already clicked it.
Well,
But I
you succeeded anyway. So, ta-da.
All right.
She will walk to the door. Doesn't have to dash.
Doesn't even have to dash. Just cool old Granny.
Now she's gonna wait for someone to open it.
R5.
Yep. I'll try the mechanics kit again.
Go for it.
That is a 29. Okay.
Nice. 29's very good. You sense that you're able to get most of the way through the cracking this door open process, but it is not quite complete. Like you're right on a hair, like you're so close to have completed unlocking the door. It's made it a lot easier for someone else.
Well,
If you were
I
a
can't
thief and had
use that as a
fast
bonus
hands, then
action.
It'd be different, but
Yeah, well,
but alas.
that's not what. Yep.
All right, H4.
Dex save?
Yeah, at advantage because you're dodging.
26.
Yeah, you're just very nimbly. It's like you're still getting hit with the water, but you're just so relaxed about it that you just kind of like roll off to one side and kind of swoop up the slightly curved wall and roll back down. Nothing really affects you.
Sounds fun. Is there anybody behind me still?
No, I believe you are at the tail end of the group.
Then I will casually strut as opposed to the
Your little panels are just like very slightly pushing up off the ground. Your head unit's kind of like leaned back a little bit on the body as you're just.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a little panel up there that looks like a popped collar now.
Actually, you know what? Give me a charisma check.
Oof, it's not going to be good.
You got 2 options for how this is going to look. If you have a skill that makes sense, you can do that. But otherwise, it's at least charisma as the base.
We'll choose lore as the. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm still in the. Oh, that's
First time I've seen a swagger check.
You picture yourself looking really cool as you're doing this. Everybody else basically sees you like impersonating a little penguin as you're kind of like bouncing a little bit like off both feet, like waddling your way down.
That's the best I could hope for, really.
It was a no lose outcome. It was just what.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's perfect. And then I have an action left. What do I do with my action? I will try to assist W Dread. I'm assuming is the next person that tries to open this door.
I would say it's your action. You can just do the help action. You don't need to check or anything. So Dread, you'll have advantage trying to open the door if that's what you're doing.
Penguin walk helped you.
Yeah, the penguin. You do feel a little bit inspired by this penguin walk. Just a weird spot of cuteness in this very not safe situation you find yourselves in. But it is your turn. Got a dex save.
His
As
feet
your
are
group
just so
is
happy.
just starting to get.
I can't let them down. Okay, that's going to be a 15.
15 is good enough. You're able to not get hit this time, and you're at the door. R5 is up there. You can tell he's getting very close. But what do you want to do?
It's the feeling of like handing the jar off to somebody else and being like, oh yeah, no, I helped you.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a slicer's check, or a slicer's kit check.
Yeah. Add advantage because you're being helped.
Yep, it's going to be a 27.
Oh yeah. You're able to get that last little bit. R5 has you nice and primed up. H4 is looking cute and inspiring you. And you get in there with the slicer's kit, and you on the kind of far side of this big door, and are able to pop that last little bit, and the door just slides open. You can all dash in very quickly at this point and get inside and close the door behind you as the tunnel begins to collapse, and everything starts to fall silent at this point.
The R5, you're supposed to connect the green wire with the red wire, not the yellow wire.
I knew that.
I think he may be colorblind.
You guys have finally just escaped the collapsing tunnel behind you and have entered into what is now a quiet and very dark, small room. Some of you cannot see anything, but those of you with dark vision are able to see that there is a door to your north, a door to your south, and a door directly to your east. It seems the layout of this particular hallway section that you're in seems to have a familiar shape to it. It's a similar design to the first sector you were in, where it had an outer ring with like blast doors that had closed.
If there's one thing I learned from the last time we did one of these, is that we should split up, because that's totally the safest way to explore one of these things.
I agree. We did quite well. We found a lot of things last time.
Cover more ground like that.
Although it is dark here, so maybe we should stick together.
Yeah, somebody's gonna need to guide me through wherever the hell we're going, because I cannot see a thing down here.
I think Alo and R5 should go together.
I don't know if the
That is literally the blind leading the blind. That is not a smart idea.
So I think we should sort of stay together. And I actually wasn't paying attention when she was telling us what we're looking for. So does someone want to make it evident what we're looking for here? Because I wasn't.
You've asked this question.
It's all right. I'll just lead you along, and he'll grab Alo by the butt cheek and start pushing.
Okay.
Oh, you're absolutely gonna ignite that lightsaber up there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
It's a dangerous play.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Just a handful of ass. You start guiding Alo through the halls.
Of course.
What door are you guys heading towards of the three available? North, south, or east, I guess.
I'm just gonna try to stay as close to Dredd as possible wherever he's going.
Let's ask our Captain Granny, what is your wisdom?
My wisdom tells me to go somewhere I don't care. Go east.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
All right.
Your words are prophecy.
So, like the first sector, since there's no power in here, the door isn't going to respond to just basic pushing of the button. But it does not seem to be under any kind of proper lock. There's just no power to the door. So, whatever method you guys want to use to try to open the door, I'll need that kind of check. Whether that's, breaking into it, doing a little power jolt to give it some energy, whatever you think of.
Can I use my vibro battle axe?
Oh yeah, you could definitely, yeah. Harry walks up with the vibro battle axe, and you can just shove it in. Give me a strength check.
Strength.
Guidance.
With guidance and at advantage, because you have a lever, basically using it as a crowbar.
All right. Is it a D6 or a
D6.
Okay, cool. So strength check plus LD60. 24.
Oh yeah, totally easy. You were able to just crank this door open. I'm going to need you to actually roll me a D6, please. Oh no, sorry. First roll me a D20.
D20
Yeah.
for 16.
Okay, yeah. So 16 it was?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you're good. As this room opens up to you over there.
Okay.
With Harry is up at the front. It's a big open room. It looks like kind of looks like a common area. Like you see various kind of like couches that now have started to get kind of moldy from just moisture that's seeped in over time.
Is it lit?
No, it is not lit.
Oh, okay.
It is dark in there.
Then I can't see anything, and that makes sense. Okay.
That would be why you can't see anything. But yeah, so it is totally dark in there, but you can see into this dark room. You don't see any signs of activity in there. But you see multiple other doors. Here, I'll just move you to right there. You at least see a door off to your north and a door to your south. Everything else is a little outside your vision and kind of fades into darkness.
Well, there's 2 more doors in here. And it looks like another giant room, so...
Well, let's move it along, Jonathan, and he'll press up against his cheek, push him forward.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So here, Dread, you just move your token where you want to go, and I'll drag Alo along.
Okay. All right, that's good enough for now.
Then R5, you're tagging along, so I'll just come right over here.
Alo, your back is really squishy. You might want to do some rowing exercises. I don't know.
Nice. I think we've been blessed by the gods.
Thanks.
Please keep talking. It's the only way I know where I'm going.
No, actually, please don't keep talking. I don't need to know where this conversation's going.
I'm just saying, you might, spend a few more days on they talk about not skipping leg day, but nobody mentions not skipping back day.
Thanks, Dread. I'll keep that in mind. Next time I'm not, 100 miles beneath the surface of the ocean.
Yep, no problem. He just squeezes.
All right, so... you can start. Nobody go through any doors or anything, but you can start moving yourself around the room if you want to look around and everything. I'll just keep, as requested, I'll keep R5 and Alo close to Dread, but everybody else can move themselves. Like I said, you see random couches. There are some desks. Just looks like kind of a shared living space, but no beds or anything in here.
I'd like to go up towards this north door, I think.
All right. You do so. As before, it's all powered down, so you don't see any. The controls are off, but looks like a door. And you see that the room kind of comes to a corner far over here.
Why don't you unlock that door for me?
I didn't even know there's a.
He'll guide you up to a door that's and kind of you could reach out and like feel it with your hand. It's made out of some kind of metal material.
Okay. I will feel it, and then I will try to cut a medium creature-sized hole in it.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Are you taking? Are you trying to do it quickly, or if you're trying to do it just like at a bit more of a slow pace, it's no check. It's just if you want to do it fast, you gotta roll.
I am gonna do it at a slow pace.
Okay, it takes like a couple minutes just to cut out a hole big enough to fit an entire person through. But yeah, you're able to get that going. While you're working on that over there, looks like we got H4 and Harry heading off down on the south side. You guys see a small, kind of narrow, like 5 foot wide hallway right about there, and you see a couple of doors, and then it goes to a T-junction and extends off that way.
Okay. We're not in any sort of initiative thing.
No,
right?
not at the moment.
Okay. So
If things get unruly enough, we'll do initiative. But until that happens, don't have to worry about it.
would saying that I'm dodging as I go in mean anything outside of a combat scenario?
I mean, if you need to make a dex save for any reason, you'd have advantage on it.
You know what? I'll throw caution to the sand, to the wind, and I will just go in without dodging.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, technically that's a
Through the
wall there.
wall.
It's a wall. Okay, so here I'll just move you because the hallway's not actually quite wide enough. Do you want to go to the far T junction, or do you want to where do you want to go? In there.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to the T junction to see where that goes.
Okay, I'm gonna make your token itty bitty. If I can. It won't let me. So you just get over here to this far end. And you see now that off to the north there's a door, southeast there's a door, and then there's also a door on this wall over here.
Anything good in there?
Harry, this T junction is a T. There's always this way, that way, and doors everywhere.
Oh.
Everywhere? There we go. That's much more. That's more French. The other one was Jamaican Italian.
So what are you doing from there?
Harry, which one should we go to?
I fit in there, correct? I can go through there.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you'll fit in there. I'll move you in when there's room. I didn't draw it quite the right way, so you'll be clicking through walls if I put you inside.
I guess
it extends. I'll just explain it, I suppose. The hallway just goes that kind of 35 feet to where you see H4, and then it goes 10 feet to the north and 25 feet to the south, and then there are a few different doors all around.
Okay. Maybe go to the northmost door.
Very well. We'll go to this door and check it for traps.
Yeah, you can check it for traps. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. You also can very clearly tell that it's powered down.
21?
Total? All right, yeah, 21. Looks safe. Issues just that there's no power to it.
Harry, I need your arm to open this one.
Okay. I'm coming, and I vibro battle axe and wedge.
Yep, strength check at advantage, please.
Don't you guys love splitting the party?
14?
14's good enough, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me just get rid of that door. Boop. All right, so Harry, give me another D20 roll, please.
D20. Dun dunch, dun dunch. 4.
Ooh, a 4. Yeah, so a 4. I'm gonna need now H4 to roll me a D6, please. 5. Okay.
5
well,
enemies.
Yes, there are. Actually, as a matter of fact.
Boy.
Yep. So here they're a little bit further back.
Sit 3.
Hey, so yeah, then Harry, you kind of are popping in right there, looking in. H4, you're right behind him. Both of you see very hunched over, kind of deformed looking humanoid-like creatures. You could tell all the skin or all the color, even in this low light where you don't really see color, you can tell they're just super pale and just very stretched out. They look similar to the clones, though they look far more emaciated and malnourished. Don't look in as good a shape, but I'm gonna need everybody to roll some initiative, please.
Oh baby. You know how they said a monk in a tight quarters? Imagine a barbarian.
Can somebody find a light switch?
You're welcome to try.
Shit.
It should be 7.
Rather not.
Dave, I didn't
All
click on my
right, so-
token. Could you give me a spot, please?
Yeah.
Don't you just re-roll it,
Everybody
Matt?
else is in though, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah,
I
if
wish.
that happens in the future, feel free to click your token, re-roll, and then just update it to your original initiative. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind adding you to the turn order, but you can do that.
I will know that for the future.
So,
Okay.
yeah. first up, we have H4. Yeah, you see these very not friendly-looking creatures turn and look back at you, and they don't look happy. What do you want to do?
Harry, I think it is time to go. Do I get the sense that Harry's gonna run with us?
I mean, Harry would like to say yeah, but they're probably gonna follow us, so...
It is fine. Let him follow us.
Okay. Then he will run backwards when he gets the chance.
All right. Are you running back to the main room where everybody else was, or...?
Would it be an action to use the comm link?
Yes, it's an action to use the comm. But you could also yell.
In case there are more vampires around, I will just use the comm.
Some of that was a valid concern.
I don't know why, but when R5 said don't let them bite you, I thought vampires, not zombies. So I've been working out that.
Oh, I know. When did vampires get into this?
I'm gonna move. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move this to the edge of this hallway. There.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my comm link as an action. To the south side of the room, we have more zombies. Wait, are we calling them zombies or?
That's about all the time you have to trail off to say. Just for clarity, Alo, you're not quite done cutting the door open because this all kind of happened quickly, but it's very close. You'll basically be able to walk up and like kick it in. R5, up to you. It's dark. You can't see anything.
Yep.
You hear H4 coming over the comms, saying
Can I
south side of
tell
the room.
which direction? I mean, I literally can see nothing right now. Would it have
correct,
to be
yes.
How many fate points do we still have available?
3.
You guys have 3.
Would anybody object to me using one of those to try to just get vision and see what's going on? Going once.
No one is
Going
attacking.
twice. Yep.
Go for it.
I would like to spend a fate point to try to find a light switch.
You're not going to be able to do that, but you can get a glow rod.
That works.
All right. So yeah, you're able to use a fate point, and you remember, oh right, in this little compartment inside of you, you have this glow rod, and a panel opens up on the top of your like flat topped head, and it just shoots up and like kind of lands balanced on top of you on this little like on your antenna.
All right. Would that have been an action to do so, or do I still have movement?
I'd say because you used a fate point, you could still use your action.
Okay.
You down to 2, baby. Got 11. Ooh, I have 11.
Then
Ooh, baby.
I'll use a bonus action to dash. Stay right there, just so that there's some light in the room, and then I would like to hold an action to fire a blaster at any enemies that happen to pop up.
Okay. That'll just be any enemies you could see then. So
Right.
Granny.
Granny is going to cast battle precognition on herself, which is basically just mage armor. You can put it in the chat if you want. It's mage armor.
It's 8 hours of your AC's better, right? Yeah, so nice.
Yes. And then she's going to move. Actually, she's going to also hold her action to follow wherever Alo and Dred go.
Actually, you used battle precognition, so you cannot hold.
Right, she's not holding anything.
Gotcha. So do you want to
She
stay
will
where
stay
you are?
there. Yes.
All right. Double your dread.
I'm gonna wait with Ayla, but I'm gonna be like, wait, why are we running towards the zombies? Over the comms.
I forget.
Somebody
that I get a
can
response or-
one. I would say yeah, because H4 you're already on the comms. You can give a response.
Running away, but they are following.
All right. And Dread staying back there. Otherwise.
I'm gonna stay back, but I'm gonna line up a shot for the first non-recognized creature that I see coming from the south.
Sounds good. It is their turn. H4 or not H4. Harry has not had a turn yet, but they're gonna move on up over here. 1, 2. So there are just 2 that are able to get on you, Harry. I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna need a defense roll, please. As the first one swings out at you with its claws that now are basically just bone underneath a thin veil of like skin.
All right.
Look at the sound of that.
17.
17, you're good on that one. The other one next to it takes a swing at you as well. So one more defense roll, please.
All right. 21.
All right, you're good. Yeah, you've still got your battle axe up, and you're able to just hold it up and block as their hands are just swinging at you, and the rest can't get close enough. So that's it for them. Alo, your turn.
Okay. So where was the door? I was just
just north of you.
So I guess
technically you would have been a few spaces that way.
I'd be there. Okay. Okay. I will. Holding an action takes my reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But if something else comes up that could trigger your reaction before your held action goes off, you can use your reaction for that other thing.
Okay.
You just lose the held action.
Okay. Do we know, are they coming through this door, or do we know if they're coming down this corridor? The corridor next door?
You can see in the light that door is closed. You'd figure they're coming from that second direction, over that way.
Okay. Well then,
or that way, I guess. Yeah.
I will hold an action when, so that when something is within melee range of me, I will have a lightsaber attack, and my powers are shot. That's it. That's it for Elo.
All right. On to Harry's turn.
All right, so Harry's gonna use his action to disengage.
Okay.
Then he's gonna...
You want to run back?
Yeah, 15.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35...
40.
40 will get you basically to the edge of the hallway, near where H4 is at the moment.
Okay, yep, that's where I'm supposed to get to, so...
Is it Control? Is it Alt? It's Alt. Nice. Okay, so yeah, you're basically able to get right up to here.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
H4.
Well, I'm gonna move 5 feet, like right there. And
okay.
I'm gonna hold unarmed strike for the next zombie that comes out.
R5, what do you want to do?
Alright, double back towards the rest of the group and hold another action for a blaster shot.
Granny
is going to take the dodge action.
Alright, nice.
And that is her turn.
Dread.
Okay. I will, I guess, head up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20 feet. I don't see anything. Cautiously step forward another 15. Still seeing nothing. So I will hold a storming shot for anything that is not R5. Or sorry, anything that's not H4 or Harry.
Cool. Their turn. All right, so they're gonna go ahead and go. Let's see. So this way is this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a dash, but it's able to get right up there. Dash and a dash. All right. Yeah, Harry, you see rounding this corner, just these these creatures just like loping their way through, just grabbing at the walls, like pulling themselves through, almost trying to like climb over each other, chasing after you. But you're fast enough that they can't quite keep up with you without just expending all of their effort to just run and try to catch you.
This is a zombie movie.
It's Alo's turn.
Okay, Alo will advance another 30 feet, and
just see how much you're limited by vision. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you know
his vision stops at the edge of that green circle, I'm pretty sure. So,
yeah, it's. I will bonus action.
I can see they're like doing colors.
Oh, right, because I have to change so that way you guys can see it. Hold on.
I can still see like where their vision ends.
Yeah, I can see where their vision ends too, but not no color. There you go.
Yeah, bonus action.
I always forget that that's not on by default. There we go. Yeah.
Let's see.
You still can't see, but you definitely hear the sound of just.
Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna. I mean, I can't ready. What's my reaction? I will renew my readied action. When something is within melee range, I will have an attack ready. And
nice.
That's it.
Holding at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, Yeah, they're lumbering after you as you're running down the hall, but you've got them bottlenecked. What do you want to do?
Yep, I'm gonna attack the first one.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me an attack.
Vibro battle axe. Ooh. Oh, buddy, natural one.
Yeah, natural one misses every time.
Yep, just gonna attack again.
All right.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yep.
That's
Two.
that's
You're just gonna stick with that.
Yep.
Yeesh.
Then I'm gonna move. Do I know? Can they pass me if I move here?
No, they won't be able to move past you right there. You're still blocking the hallway.
Okay, I am gonna stay there.
But that would allow H4 to get an attack if they move into where you previously were.
Okay, perfect. And that one gets an op attack if he wants one.
It does indeed. So give me a defense roll, please.
21.
Yeah, you're fine.
All
you're
right.
able to just kind of keep swatting their claws away as they're like just trying to rake out at you in the darkness.
All right.
And that's it for Harry.
That's it for Harry.
All right, H4. It is your turn.
I'll pass Harry.
Uh-huh.
I'll punchy.
Yep. Give me an attack.
And strike 13.
13 hits.
Woo!
Like I said, these guys are very. You could.
9 kinetic damage.
All right, takes it. As you make contact with this one, you can feel its bones begin to kind of crack underneath. It feels like whatever it once was has just been diminished and gotten much weaker with time and lack of things to nourish the body. But it's still up.
Very nice. I will strike him again with my
All right.
fist. 14.
Hits.
For another 9 damage.
Nice. Looking rough. Still up, but looking rough.
Follow up unarmed strike. Ooh, that's well, it's 9, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, a 9 will miss.
Okay. All right. Well, knowing that he is the meta knowledge of knowing that he's burned his reaction to try and hit Harry. I'm gonna move back out.
All right.
Over. And
Nice. All right. On to R5. You hear the sound of a panel just like slapping and bones cracking coming from the far away amidst all the various noises. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, I'll try to move up ever so slightly. And hold another blaster shot.
Oh my
right.
god.
Holding the blaster shot. Granny.
Yep.
Makes it worse, like knowing how far it goes, and they just.
You know how far away they are, but they have no idea how far back they are.
Yeah, we've. Oh boy.
It hurts so much.
It's like,
that's right, they can't
guys.
see us. Can they?
Yeah, they can't.
No, we cannot see you guys.
No, but you guys all very clearly see them with their light sources
Yep.
in this very dark room.
We're just like, why are you guys taking so long? Come on.
What is happening?
Yep.
Are you guys coming towards us?
Oh god, if only you knew. If
Well,
only
you can
knew.
do. You can talk
boy.
strategy later, but right now it's Granny's turn.
Granny's gonna take the dodge action.
All right, Granny's done, and that's it for Granny, I assume.
That's it for Granny.
Dodge. All right, Dread, it is your turn.
Yep.
What do you
Yep.
want to do?
I'm gonna use my full movement. Once again.
Yes,
35
yes.
feet. Oh wait, I see somebody.
Yeah, you would have. I think you probably would have seen.
I've seen them there. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have seen them there, and you would know that the previous spot would be blocking your line of sight. So
Yeah.
we could just say
so I'll
you
go
wouldn't
there.
have moved to that spot.
And can I see a creature just over Harry's shoulder? Is that what I
There's
see?
unfortunate. It's got 3/4 cover, but yes, you could at least see something of it.
I'm gonna take a storming shot
All right, roll the attack.
with my disruptor pistol.
Yes, sir.
Curse you, magical D4 showing up again. Okay. Also, why did I? Okay. Oh well, it's a 7. It's not gonna hit.
No, 7 will not hit. That's how it goes. On to their turn. All right, so the one that they all just keep clambering. But we'll start with the one that runs up on Harry. It's going to, make an attack at you. So defense roll, please.
17.
Yep, 17, you're good. They're bottlenecked, so that's pretty much all they can do. Let me just move them up.
I'm like,
they don't have range.
Backup's gonna come. I know the deal.
I'm sure we won't be stuck here by ourselves all this time. I think it'll be fine. But it's Alo's turn. What do you want to do? Distinctly hear the sounds of fighting going out. Down that way.
So I have a light source technically, right?
Yeah. You got 5 feet around you.
I would not. So I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be at disadvantage if I were to attack something.
If the thing you're attacking is within the light source, then yes. And since you're doing melee, you would see it. But if you're like trying to throw your lightsaber, they'd be outside your range. So,
of course.
Yeah, just. But yeah, as far as doing melee attacks, yeah, you have a normal roll.
Fuck it. All right. I will start heading in.
Yes.
15, 20, 25. 30. This is such a bad idea.
Oh, God.
You can hear you're very close.
Okay.
You just can't quite
Oh,
see.
dear.
You're so cool. Like, it's almost like you hear the sound of their voices bouncing off the wall behind you in this room. Like, they're so... But you know what direction it's coming from. You're just so close that you're getting, like, surrounded.
But it's like I'm headed in the right direction, right?
You're heading in the correct direction, yeah. You can even hear Harry. You can even hear Harry. Yeah, you hear Harry's like grunting, and you hear like the little sounds of like H4 just like wheeling around, like metal kind of grinding.
I will
around
action dash. I'll do another 30. All
right.
10, 15. Hello.
Oh, finally.
Yep. 15, so yeah, from right there, if you had an action, you would be able to attack the one that's in the hallway.
Okay, cool. Well, shit.
Don't worry.
Well.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Hang on.
Boy.
Just look at my bonus actions real quick.
The boring but technically sound thing. To unding them to one action per turn.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no bonus actions that can help
I
here.
expected everybody to already be here.
Technically,
There is a slight miscommunication between the two different groups about where to meet.
I did say we were running away, but
I thought,
Sure
I
did.
thought you guys were. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right.
I was very much waiting for you guys to come running
That's
back.
what I
yeah,
Just
I
keep
thought
standing
that's
there.
I mean, we
Honestly,
had
not
a very
about-
tactically advantageous position to take up here. So
All right. That's it. That's it for Elo. I don't have any.
That's it for Alo.
Yep.
On to Harry.
All right, let's pray this viral battle axe hits.
Yeah.
Indeed.
16.
you need the bless.
16 will hit.
All right.
You need Drod's bless.
Oh, another.
What?
6 kinetic damage because I am not raging.
Okay, it is still up.
All right.
That made a difference.
I bet it did, but I'm not gonna. Another attack. 21
Hits.
for 8.
Yeah, you strike this one down as it just collapses onto the ground, and it is dead.
Do I really want to move back, or actually,
Still technically blocking grass.
yeah, still technically blocking. So that's
Yeah, you guys very much now are just kind of like expanding out a little bit further, but yeah, they won't be able to just move through.
Yeah. So that ends my turn.
All right, H4, you are up.
Well, can't see anybody. So 2. Oh, there they are.
Yay!
Hi. Handsome gentleman here. Nice. Oh, that's a 11.
Oh, did I cause you to miss? Did I distract you?
I don't know if you're distracted by anything to do with RNG, but yes, we'll say yes.
I will take credit for that one, but yeah, an 11 would miss.
Wait, attack number 2. Wow. rolling very poorly. That was a 10, which is lower than 11, so it misses as well.
Yep.
Follow up unarmed strike 13, which I
13 hits.
hit the last guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you did hit on a 13 earlier, so.
And it's a 1 on the damage die, so that's 5 kinetic damage.
Whopping 5. Yeah, you do the 5.
And then back
It takes it.
away.
All right. That's it.
Does he swipe at me?
Yeah, he does. So, defense roll.
Defense roll. 17.
Nice.
17, you're good. You just kind of you dash in. First 2 hits don't really seem to do anything, but the third one throws it off its balance enough that it's like kind of lumbering swing after you, just goes wide and just clatters against the wall. R5.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you should be able to see Alo's.
I can see Alo, yeah.
Off in the distance.
And a little bit of air as well.
And you see this like orange rim lighting kind of coming around and like lining the side of
thank you.
Ares' shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so that's 30 feet of movement, and I think I can faintly see somebody. Oh, nope. As soon as I clicked on it, the lighting changed.
I mean, you should be able to see very much at the edge of your dim light, I think.
Okay. Enough for me to take a shot?
Half cover, but yeah.
Yeah, worth it. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Alrighty. For 6 points of damage. Awesome. Rolling a 1. Love it.
It takes it. Granny!
Granny.
Runner!
Runner.
And that is her turn.
Dread. Your turn.
Boy. I'm gonna go 15 down here. Ooh, nice little line.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I don't have the spell that would, or the
my
tech
God.
power that would help with that.
No, sir.
Another stormy shot. That's a 10 to hit.
10 will miss.
That's my turn.
All right. On to their turn. So they get to move on up. So that one will go there. This one will go right over here. So yeah, first one comes out. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6 to see who it goes for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be a Harry roll. Harry, I need a defense roll, please. As the first one comes lumbering out of the
19.
darkness. 19, you're good. You just keep getting your the haft of your battle axe, your vibro battle axe, in between you and the claws. The other one can only get to Alo, so Alo, I'm gonna need a defense roll as one's kind of swinging out from around the corner.
Okay. Oh shit, that's an 11.
Ooh, an 11 is going to hit. All right, so that'll be 8 points of kinetic damage, reduced by your armor. I'm also gonna need you to give me a con save.
Just
I'm gonna have
poison?
you roll at a disadvantage.
Ooh, baby.
It is technically
Wonderful.
not poison.
Okay. This is a disadvantage con save.
That puts you guys back up to 3 fate points now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a beefy boy. 24.
Yeah, 24, you're good. But you do start to feel this little bit of fire make its way in after the contact, but you're able to kind of shrug it off and push it back out. So it doesn't seem to seep in.
Okay.
About the fire, boys.
All right. And then the other ones will just move on up. All right. Alo, it is your turn.
All right.
You got 2 of these things in front of you.
Yep. I'm gonna return fire to the one right in front of me.
Okay. The one in the hallway that did not, or the one that attacked you, or the one that, just to be clear, because the one that hit you has not been hit yet. It's just the one that is in between the 3 of you.
The one that's in between the 3 of us has been damaged, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going after him.
Okay.
I got my lightsaber attack coming. That's gonna be it's still a disadvantage, but that's okay. 22.
22 will hit. Yeah.
Let me go back to normal. And that's gonna be 11 energy damage.
Nice.
To them.
That's actually enough to strike that one down.
Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to
just slice through its body, just falls in half on the ground in front of you.
I'm going to do my second attack.
No blood. Fully cauterized wounds because that's lightsabers.
Exactly. It's a rated PG, PG-13. The movies.
We're definitely ever since Revenge of the Sith, we've been in the PG-13 world.
Right, of course. Okay, And
Ayla's just like, that's what you get for trying to give me the clap.
exactly. Oh my god. Okay. It's
Joke's
a
on
dirty,
you. I've had it before and I got
dirty
rid
20. Exactly.
Dirty 20 will hit, yeah.
Dirty 20. Okay, cool. And so that's going to be 10 energy damage.
All right, takes
to
it.
him. I'm going to stay. I have no force points left. So that's it. That's it for him.
All right. Harry, it is your turn.
Yes, he's gonna run up. Reckless because he's tired of this.
Hard, you guys.
Tired?
Go ahead and just roll an
Very
advantage. Just get it over with.
Of these
23
Over with.
on this
23
motherfucking
hits.
station.
For 9.
Man with the swearing, Matthew.
Takes it. Still up, looking
Shit,
rough.
Sorry.
Yep. As he says, oh, shit. 24, which hits for another 16.
Woo! Yeah, no, you just full on cleave through this thing. We are moving out of PG-13 into R rating, though, because the Vibro Battle Axe does not cauterize wounds. So
Nope.
Plenty of nasty guts just come pouring out of its belly as you just give a big old slice through. And it
Yes.
collapses dead on the ground.
I'm gonna move up 1 space and then move back
Okay.
2 spaces.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
What?
it'll take the op attack, so give me a defense roll.
Yep.
Wait, what? What?
He has
I see what you're doing.
resistance.
I see
Yeah,
what you're doing. I like it.
Yeah.
He wants
Good
to
with
be a
that.
zombie. That's what it is. He wants to be a
That's
zombie.
what it is. Kirby's tired of playing Harry Johnson Inuba,
Oh, hell no. I'm
And-
not tired of playing.
and he clearly wants to get this over with.
No, it's more that Kirby's just tired of D&D in general.
Just overall.
I'll accept it.
Are you good with that? Are you
Yeah,
good with that
I'm good
roll?
with it.
What do you
I'm
want
good
to
with
do?
it.
Okay, so
I'm good with
you'll
it.
get. Okay, so that would be 16 kinetic damage as
Okay.
it slices at you. No con save needed for you because you already got that in your blood.
Yes, I does.
That's it for Harry.
That's it for Harry.
All right, H4, you're up.
It's 10 feet. Oh, 10 feet gets me there.
Yep.
I will punch this fellow. Hello, fellow.
Punch. Yeah.
Punch you, natural 20.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
15 points of kinetic damage.
Nice. It's looking pretty bad,
Punch you for a second time.
but
Fellow.
it was that one's first time getting hit.
Dirty 20 for 10 kinetic damage.
That's what you needed.
Nice.
Yeah, you just come up and just like single turn that guy. Very nice.
How did that happen? Wow. I look back to see if Harry is looking. Did he see it? Did he see it?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Is-
you turn
is
back
this-
around, you see this creature on the ground. Its entire face is just caved in from just how hard your panels popped it. Just like what?
Oof.
But there is one more left in the hallway.
Did you see your tear drop down Harry's cheek? It's beautiful.
Is this another 5 or would that be 10? Just because of the
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay. Then we'll follow up unarmed strike against that guy. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 kinetic damage. A little bit anticlimactic there. And then that was 5, 10, 15.
Oh, I'm sorry it wasn't good enough for you to go and kill a creature if it hadn't been touched on a single turn. Oh, I'm so
no.
sorry that you also hit an extra time at the end of it.
That part was
How
great.
anticlimactic.
The last attack was not nearly as impressive.
No, not quite.
Around the corner.
All right. Yeah, op attack, so defense roll.
That's what I tried to do the first time, but you killed him, so.
9.
Yeah, I mean, 9's going to hit.
Yep.
That would be 5 points of kinetic damage for you as it swipes
gonna-
out at you.
I'm gonna use my Vow of Deflection. It says I can divert a melee weapon attack, but would this be considered a melee weapon attack, or this?
It is
it's
considered a melee weapon.
not? Okay. Then I will divert this attack by 1d10 plus 10.
Nice.
So 12 damage reduced.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was, yeah, you had a minimum of 11, so yeah, you're good.
I like rolling
It swipes at
dice.
you and your panel just pops out and just knocks its hand into the wall.
Nice. Nice.
Eddie, did you see that?
R5, it is your turn. You still
Okay.
hear the sound of one growling from in the hallway, but I believe it's outside. Oh, never mind.
Not anymore. Blaster.
Yep, go for it.
Pachoo. 16 to hit, not for damage.
16 hits, yeah.
And once again, I roll a 1 on the dice. Awesome, 6 points of damage.
Hey, every point counts.
These zombies can only affect organics, but at the same time, I don't want to test that theory, so I'm going to move back.
On to Granny's turn.
On to Granny.
Yeah.
I see it. All right. Granny is going to use a force push to just shove him into the wall. So he needs to make a strength saving throw.
I'm going to use a fate point to roll an advantage. It's an 18 on its strength save. So I believe that succeeds, so it does not get moved.
Correct. That is Granny's turn.
On to Dread.
We're gonna do ourselves another storming shot. 10 again. That's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Enemy's
Just like
turn.
he's just shooting wild and they're just bouncing all over the hallway.
It's because you have a giant Wookiee right in front of you.
I can't see. Somebody get out of the. I can't.
The last one comes lumbering out of the hallway, scraping at the walls. You hear just the sound of screeching as its almost razor sharp fingers just claw its way through. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go for actually. Let's roll to see. That one is actually going to go for H4. So H4, I'm gonna need a defense roll. It's just like flailing about wildly all around itself at whatever creature's nearby, and it just happens to get to you first. So.
That's an
Ooh. I mean, yeah, if you're good with that, you have fate points, but up to you.
No, I just want to take damage.
Yeah, that is 10 points of kinetic damage. Halo.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 attacks on it.
Yeah, go for it.
First guy is gonna be 23.
That hits.
Damage is gonna be 12. Energy damage.
So close.
Okay.
Super close.
Okay, attack 2 coming up.
Finish him.
19. Wonderful. Just for
Yeah.
shits and giggles, I'll roll the damage. That is 11.
Oh yeah, you come through this last one and just cleanly just decapitate it as it's like reaching out towards, and like one of its arms gets half severed in the process of the swing, and it drops dead on the ground.
And there you have another thrilling session of Starships and Scoundrels. Remember to subscribe and tune back in next week to see what else may happen to the crew of the Mayday. If you don't want to wait quite that long, go ahead and check out the channel, because we have tons of other videos about RPGs, board games, video games, movies, pretty much everything nerdy under the sun. Thanks as always for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bahama, mama,
Imagine that just playing during the outro of one of these episodes.